everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a video about some of my favourite things of the month. So kind of April, but also April and May, because my birthday was at the end of April. So this is a bit of a birthday haul as well, and I wanted to include those bits I've been loving. So the things I've been loving recently, the last few weeks, I thought it would be fun to look at some clothes and music and every single thing. Not every single thing, but some good things that I love. So the first thing I want to show was a birthday present from my parents, but also from my sister as well. I think she chose it because she knows me so well. Funny that, considering we're identical twins. But it's this 1960s rotary phone. I love this so much. I had one before, like an olive green, but it got broke. So this is the new and improved, well, new old. Look at that, it's so satisfying. I love rotary phones. I love the colour scheme as well, very Guinness, Irish, represent. And I love that it's black and cream because I have so much red and orange. That's what I would normally pick if I was going to pick the phone myself, red or orange. But I'm so glad because it stands out so well, and I think it's such a cool addition to my home decor because it speaks for itself. Pan? Question mark? Hello? It is actually able to be hooked up to a landline, but I don't have a landline phone because, as much as I'll have you believe, it's not 1966. And who uses landlines? Not me. So the next thing is technically not mine. I bought it for my sister's birthday because we have the same birthday, 9 minutes apart. So this is Tarantula by Bob Dylan. We're both really big Bob Dylan fans. So I did read this before giving it to her because I really wanted to get involved in there. But this is a collection of poems and a stream of his consciousness, if you think he's a sentient being. And he has won a Nobel Prize for Literature, if you didn't know that. He didn't attend the ceremony, but it still counts, I think. And it's just very, very cool to really get inside his mind and to see poems in not just a song lyrical format, but also just from like brain words. Well, obviously I'm not a Nobel Prize winner or even nominee, but brain words, yeah. And it's very cool to get into his psyche. Once you get in Bob Dylan's psyche, you can't get out, so pack a lunch. So the next thing I want to show is very, very cool, and it was kindly gifted to me by Teddy Blake from New York, a company who make the most amazing bags. This is so gorgeous. If you watched my recent What's in My Bag video, actually it's from a little while ago now, you would know that I love this size bag. I think it's perfect between, it's not too big, but it's not too small because I always bring so much crap with me. So this is the Vera, I think in dark red. I'll have the name at the bottom. 14 inches, I believe. A faux crocodile reptile kind of print. And this colour is just absolutely everything to me. I love this kind of blood red. This is a hexagon shape, and I think it's so cool. It's very 70s. And I love that you can kind of wear it as an evening bag, but it also works as casual as well, with some jeans and stuff. Is still really cool. I love as well that it has, you can attach this long strap as well, because I always have a lot of stuff in my bag and carrying it like this always gets so heavy. So this is great that you can go over a shoulder and even over like that, so it's not so much weight on one arm. It's also got really great pocket size, like I can fit my whole arm in this pocket, and it's got a suede lining inside. Really gorgeous. So thank you so much Teddy Blake for sending me this bag. There are so many more designs, sizes, colours, styles on that website, so do check it out. I just think this is so me. I think it's so cool, and I love that the shape is so interesting as well. So definitely one of my favourites. If you've ever been to my house, you know that it always stinks of incense. I mean, like every room I have incense going as often as possible, and my lovely friend Lily gave me 3 new incenses. Let's go through them. So this one is the Ode one, and it smells so gorgeous. We've got frankincense, okay, Jesus Moment, and This is the Taurus one because I am a Taurus. Humble brag. Actually, not humble brag. I'm very proud of it. So the Taurus one is tea tree, and these are such good quality and so amazing. They're so much better than the ones that you find in like Poundland and stuff. They really last a long time and have such a lovely natural scent. It doesn't feel just smoky or like it's right in your lungs. It feels very good for meditation, very good for calmness. So I love these. Thank you, Lily. So as you can tell by my roots, I'm not a natural blonde. And because I dye my hair quite often, it's not the best condition. Actually, right now it's doing all right. I try to never use heat on it, but sometimes I do, so it's not always the liveliest. I dye it every few months. So to help with that kind of dryness, I love this Pantene Pro V Keratin Protect Oil Repair and Care. This isn't sponsored, I just really wanted to help my little blondies out. All you need is a very tiny little bit, so it lasts for a very long time, and just put the oil into the ends of your hair and not the top so it doesn't go greasy, and it just keeps it really shiny and alive, and I love it. And it's a very cheap, easy way to help liven dead hair. So this is a good one. I've been really loving this month. Something else I really love is vintage magazines. So my sister got me a whole bunch for my birthday. And the two brands she got me, so there's technically three, but it's Punch magazine and Woman magazine. They're both English ones, I believe, so a lot of it is still very topical for me. Where to go in London? There should be a where not to go in London as well, but I love the Punch magazine designs. This reminds me of like John Lennon's Rolls Royce and then George Harrison's Mini. So cool. I have so many of the Punch ones, and there's always normally a cigarette ad on the back. But these, I believe, are like a men's satirical kind of magazine, and sometimes men ones can be boring. So when you're bored of the Punch magazines, we have women magazines. I think she got me like 16 of these. They're all from 1967, one of my favourite years for everything, fashion, music and everything. And what's really cool about this bundle that she gave me is it came with this Twiggy one. Now there's a slight little crease in it, and this as well, but these go for so much, but this is an amazing find. Like, they're so rare. I just love everything about vintage magazines, the way it all looks, like all of the adverts, all of the campaigns and stories in there. It just looks so gorgeous. And you know, I said it in another video, but there's no AI, you know, everything is really thought out, everything takes time, it's a team of people, and I think it's just really cool, and you can really get into the 60s and really learn so much about it by delving into like these kinds of sources, you know, which I think is so cool. Like, not just movies and music, but also what were they reading, what were they buying. So cool, I love it. So yeah, we have so many of these now. My living room has just got so many magazines. It's like a bloody dentist's office, but I love it so much. Thank you, Em. Oh, and there's also this sort of music magazine. There's also this music magazine called Record Mirror. I can't believe I just ripped that. It's only a little bit, it's alright. But it's got a Bob Dylan interview in it. I'm so sorry that I ripped that. I forget you have to be very bloody careful. Wow, that was really depressing. Okay, let's lighten the mood a little bit more and go on to some gorgeous shoes. So you may have seen these in my last video about making some summer outfits. My beautiful, gorgeous, lovely friend Chloe gave me these late 60s red leather boots. They go just over the knee. Oh my god, love these guys, like dream boots, and she just gave them to me. So I think they fit me, but I haven't worn them out for a long time because I'm scared they're not gonna fit, because if they don't fit I'll just give them back to her. But I just love them, and like, it's like as long as I don't try them on, they fit, you know. I love the stitching here and up the top, and it fits so nice around the calf. It's nice and tight, and it's got a zip down the side, and these are just gorgeous. Like, they're so rare to find boots like this, especially in such great condition. Need to give Chloe something. Chloe, just take whatever you want, honestly. I love these, thank you. Speaking of lovely red vintage things, I have these amazing mid-60s red corduroy flares. These I've been wearing to death, God bless them. Like, I've been wearing them every day. I love them so much. You know I love a nice belt buckle, and this has an inbuilt belt, so chunky, so neat handbag. These are mid-60s, made in Italy. I believe they're like 90s ones, maybe early 2000s. I actually recently found some brown ones that I'm going to put on my shop very soon. This is my shop if you want to follow. But the red I had to keep because, oh my gosh. How cool, they're just so rock and roll, so fun to style. Because I wear obviously my blue denim flares all the time, but having red ones is so nice. They're so comfy as well, and I think they're just so cool. They're very low-waisted, but the belt still keeps it very flattering, so these are such a dream for me. I'm sure I put some really amazing video on the side there to show you. I love gold jewelry as well. I'm definitely someone who mixes gold and silver, but gold I think is my favourite, and I just love this so much. And then for music I've been loving recently, I bought this record very recently, Aftermath, the Rolling Stones. I mean, you can believe me, there's a record in there. This is one of my favourite albums. I really love early Stones and Beatles, as well as the late stuff. I just love everything. But this is such a great album. Under My Thumb, although it's like a crazy misogynistic-y song, is still one of my favourites, and I'm allowed to say that because I'm a feminist. Under My Thumb is just so catchy. It's not my fault, it's so catchy. And I always shake my head when I listen to it like this, so you know that I don't agree with it. Gorgeous, gorgeous album. Don't overlook the early stuff, guys. And another album I've been loving is Beautiful Sun by the Peppermint Trolley Company, especially the song Trust. This is just very psychedelic, just the epitome of 60s psychedelia, and I love the album cover so much as well. And Fifth Dimension, The Age of Aquarius, which I'm sure lots of people know that one, / Let the Sun Shine In. But I've been loving Wedding Bell Blues. It actually came out on my birthday in 1969, so it means a lot to me, that song. But I think it's just so cute. It's just so my vibe at the moment. I can definitely make a playlist if anyone's interested. I do get requests sometimes to make one, so that's definitely something I've been thinking about doing, just a huge playlist of everything that I've been loving recently. But those albums at the moment are really doing the rotation for me. Oh, as well as Wings at the Speed of Sound, which I've known for a long time. Obviously I'm a huge McCartney fan, but Beware My Love has just been back in my head as a little earworm. It's laid its eggs in there. I just kept talking. Wait, let me start again. It's a very nice song is what I meant to say. I think it's just the most Wings song ever. And then it's got like the two different sections, which is just so Paul McCartney to do a big like modulation or big genre change within the song. So it's such a good one, and his voice cracks a lot, which is my kryptonite. I just love when people are singing and it's so raspy. I think it's so raw and rock and roll, and I love it. I don't think I really need to explain that, but I felt like I needed to. Okay. That's why. I hope this was interesting for you, and I hope you had fun watching the video. Do let me know what else you want to see, and if you want to see a playlist, and also if you want to see my magazine collection in more detail, because I would love to make a video about that. I might make one on for my Instagram or TikTok, which you can also follow me on, by the way. Yep, that's right. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.